Alrighty, here we are on lesson 15, solving area problems using scale drawings. So we are actually going to skip the first page, skip the second page, skip the third page, this page, and we are all going to go all the way to where it says example 4 at the top, and we're not even going to do the top one. We are going down to the bottom where it says exercise 1. So everyone make sure that they're on the right page right now before you start writing in the wrong spot in your note packet. Alright, exercise 1 says the Lake Smith basketball team had a team picture taken of the players, the coaches, and the trophies from the season. The picture was 4 inches by 6 inches. The team decided to have the picture enlarged to a poster and then enlarged again to a banner measuring 48 inches by 48 inches by 72 inches. So first it says just to sketch drawings. So first we have just our picture, which is our smallest one. So label this picture, and this was 4 by 6. Right, then they enlarged it to be a poster. We don't know the dimensions of that one yet though, but you can just label it as poster. Alright, and then our last one was a banner, so this is our biggest one. Alright, and the banner was 48 by 72. Okay, so we are going to refer back to those in our notes, but we are going to go ahead and flip over to the next page. It says if the scale factor from the picture to the poster is 500%, determine the dimensions of the poster. So first of all, we're going from 500% to a decimal, which would just be 5. So that means we're taking our dimensions from the picture, which were 4 and 6, and we're going to multiply them both by 5. So our new dimensions would be 20 by 30, so we can write that would be 20 inches by 30 inches. Okay, and then you can go ahead and put that back on your picture on the last page. We'd have 20 inches by 30 inches. Okay, so that's part B. Part C, what scale factor is used to create the banner from the picture? So that means the pictures are original, the banner is our scale. Alright, so to find our scale factor, we do scale over the original, which would be for the banner, it's 72 over 6. You can do that one first and you get 12, which would be 120%. Or if you use the other measurements, it would be the same thing, 48 over 4, and you would still get 12, which is still 120%. So our scale factor is 120%. Okay, again, if you don't get the same number, go back and check your numbers, and then go back and check how you divide it. Okay. D says, what percent of the area of the picture is the area of the poster? Justify your answer by using the scale factor and finding the actual areas. So, we are back to our is over of. So this is our is and our of, so we're going to use our proportion. But first we need to find the two areas. So for the picture, if you look back at our dimensions, it would be 6 times 4, so it would be 24. And then for the poster, it would be 30 times 20, which is 6,000, sorry, got a 0. So, if we go back, and we're going to set up our proportion now, so we have our x, our 100, we're looking for the percent, and then our is over of. So, is the poster, so this would be 6,000 over 24. So now we're just solving for x. So you get 24x equals 60,000. Okay. And then if you divide by 24, we would get that our percent is 2,500%. Alright. E says to write an equation involving the scale factor that relates to the area of the poster and the area of the picture. So that's kind of what we just did. So we know that it was 2,500%. So our equation would be y equals 25x, right? We change that to a decimal, which would just be 25. F says, assume you started with the banner and wanted to reduce it to the size of the poster. What would the scale factor as a percent be? So we're going from the banner, so that means this is the original, and the poster is our scale. Alright, so we are going to check both dimensions just to make sure. So that means first we could do 30 over 72. When you divide that, you get 0.416 repeating. Alright, which if you change that to a percent, it'd be 41 2/3%. And then if we check the other ones, we'd have 20 over 48, which again is 0.416 repeating, which again would be 41 2/3%. So that would be our scale factor. Alright, same thing here in part G. What scale factor would be used to reduce the poster to the size of the picture? So now the poster is the original. The picture is our scale. So when we go to do our calculations, our scale, first we'd have 6 over 30 equals 0.2. So this would be 20%. And then if we use the other dimensions, it would be 4 over 20, which again is 0.2, which is 20%. So that would be our scale factor. Okay, so that's all we're going to do for the notes in this lesson. If you have any questions about these, bring them to class, and then we'll do some more practice all together.